Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. The Beaufort County Economic Development Corporation depends on the county and the towns in it to fund its efforts to bring new businesses to the Lowcountry. But the town of Port Royal wants to withhold its $42,000 annual contribution this year because it doesn't see any activity helping Port Royal. Now, the county is continuing its major funding for the organization, almost $400,000 for next year, but is also demanding an audit of the corporation. Now, Port Royal Mayor Kevin Phillips says it's only one budget cycle and the Development Corporation can ask the town for funding again next year, but is not happy with its return on investment so far. The corporation says it has used its $11 million in funding over the last decade to help lure 75 companies to the Lowcountry that have created more than 2,000 new jobs. And then there's baseball's most amazing story, something you won't see in the big leagues, but often in our own backyard. The Savannah Bananas, well, they broke another team record this past weekend, playing before sellout crowds of 74,000 people each night in Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Now, the football home of the Carolina Panthers. They're off to Grand Rapids, Michigan midweek before another weekend in a big league ballpark, Cincinnati's Great American Ballpark, which is already sold out. And it's not quite as world famous as the RBC Heritage or locally popular like Beaufort's Water Festival, which begins this summer on July the 11th. But Spartina's warehouse sale has become a must-do for the shopping crowd. And this year's sale, well, it has a few tweaks. The biggest being a change in venue, at least for this year. The 4-day extravaganza will be held at Bluffton High School due to the renovations that are going on at Hilton Head High School. Now, the dates are July the 10th through the 13th, with about 7,000 tickets going on sale on Tuesday, June the 10th at noon for between $5 and $50. Now, last year, over $51,000 was raised for local charities. And finally, the latest update on the I-95 corridor widening has the largest project in the state history ready to break ground later this summer, now that the contractor has been picked for the project to build a new bridge over the Savannah River and widen the interstate to 3 lanes each way from the Georgia line past Exit 8. Now, the latest estimate for the project cost is $825 million with a completion date in 2030. Now, along with the widening will be a new Exit 3, bridge work on 14 bridges, and improvements for Exits 5 and 8, including the new Buc-ee's at Exit 8 that is expected to open in 2028. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and watch us on YouTube. And check out our website at WHHI-TV.com. If you have a news story idea or even a tip, well, just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And coming up after the break, we'll learn about a big celebration for the 4th of July in the city of Hardeeville. Don't go away.